Alrighty then, we are back on the 19th of February 2019. I was going to say what day it was when I realized I didn't know what day it was. Tuesday. Lovely job. So today's episode of the Cryptoverse is coming to you live as it always is. Hey. Oh, the MGTOW fella. Oh, that was yesterday. Super chat for $5. Just looking at my streaming software there. I hadn't marked it off. Anyway, on today's show, first of all, I'm going to start off like I always do by trying to sell you some of my stuff. Then we're going to go on to the Bitcoin price chart. Very exciting stuff there. Then we're going to go on to some Bitcoin news that links to the price. Then we're going to go on to the Eos chart, one of the most interesting charts of the day, because it surged 21%. I'll show you why that happened and explain my thesis on that. Then we'll look at the overall market cap for the entire crypto space. There's also good volume on there, which is very interesting stuff. And then after I've looked at the overall market cap chart, I'll have one more attempt to sell you some of my stuff, and then we'll end the video for the day. So that's how it's going to go down. So beginning with selling you some of my stuff, this is going quite well. Every day so far, someone has claimed the daily coupon code. So what you'll find down in the video description is a coupon code that will get you 50% off my online courses. But it can only be used by one person per day. So what you do is you click on the link in the video description. That'll take you through to my online school. And it's normally $59 a month, but if you use the coupon code, you'll get it for like $29 a month. But only one person can use it per day, so whoever uses it expires it, and that means that if you then try and use it, it'll say invalid coupon code. So if you use it and it says invalid coupon code, someone's beat you to it, and unlucky, you'll have to wait till tomorrow. So that's that out of the way. Now then, moving on to the Bitcoin price chart. On to TradingView. There we go, TradingView. Now then, Bitcoin price chart. So what we've got here is a breakout. So let's measure it, shall we? Let's get the measuring tool on TradingView. I'm going to take the closing price of the 17th of February. I'm going to measure it to the closing price of yesterday, and we get a 6.67% price increase according to the Coinbase price chart. From there, that's the 1 day view, so that's the movement in price. What's interesting is my short term, I'll call it my short term downtrending channel, is showing a breakout. However, so that's on the daily. However, if we zoom right in and get rid of the volume for a second here, what we see is a bit of a squeeze going on. If I go right in here, breakout of the channel, great. However, what you notice here, if I click on it, this is the 80-day exponential moving average, which is now sandwiching the price. And it's actually creating, this was almost, when I wrote my notes, this was a bearish gravestone doji pattern. It's more like starting to form a evening star pattern now, but an evening star pattern is 3 candles. So we'd have to wait for the next daily candle for it to fully form an evening star an evening star doji. But right now we've got this kind of shooting star pattern, gravestone type of pattern. So that's that, stuck between these two prices. We need to get above this 80 EMA, because right now you've got the high prices, it's providing resistance, and now the downtrending channel is providing support. One thing we can do is take a look at the 1 hour view on this. I actually posted this in my private chat group for members yesterday as we moved up to the top of the channel. Let's just have a look what I actually wrote in the chat. I put something like, what did I put in the trading channel? Yeah, I put, we are seriously heading for the top of the short-term downtrend channel on BTC USD. Actually, can I show you this? I might be able to show you this. TradingView, there it is. This is the chart I posted. This was yesterday at 2 p.m. London time. So this was the situation at the time. And I was like, look out, we're heading for the top of the channel here, ladies and gents. And as it was, that was the breakout right there. So we broke out, we've retested, we've set new highs, and now we are dithering around. Because on the daily chart, we are hitting the 80-day EMA. So that's the situation on that view. What else? Keep an eye out for the 80-day cycle low. If I pull this way, here it is, 80-day cycle low due mid-March. I've got that as the 11th of March, but it could be the 15th if it's like right bang in the middle of March. This is according to the Weiss cryptocurrency portfolio model, which you can sign up to if you wish through using my referral link, which will get you a brilliant service and also get me some money. So if you click my referral link in the video description, it'll take you through to Weiss cryptocurrency portfolio, which basically every week you get an email that gives you some portfolio recommendations for your cryptocurrency investments. And you're basically done in 20 minutes a week. You get the email, you look at the analysis, your recommendations, you implement them, that's it, you're done. So, and this is using an objective mathematical model, which is predicting a 80-day cycle low mid-March. What else? The Bitcoin price pump couldn't come soon enough for Bitmain. Here comes a news article, check this out. From Slugfeed, recent filing reveals Bitmain lost $500 million in the third quarter of 2018. That's gotta hurt. How do we know this? Well, based on an updated filing with the Hong Kong Stock Exchange that shows a company lost about half a billion in the third quarter of 2018. Oddly enough, though, check this out. In the orange, it says, given the fact that it previously disclosed a gross profit of $1 billion in the first half of 2018, the drop in profit from the last 6 months indicates that Bitmain lost roughly $500 million in the third quarter. So what I take from this is that it's odd that the profitability or even the volatility of their profitability mirrors the crypto prices, which is incredible, isn't it? You know, when times are good, they make massive profits, but then when times are bad, they suddenly start losing tons of money. And that's been the same for my business as well, right? During the boom time, like people were signing up for online courses, they were just going ape. You know, people wanted sponsored videos, and it was going mental. But then as it turns around, that's it, you know, ghost town. So also, in other news, check this out. Bitmain launched a new 7nm ASIC chip with 29% more efficiency. So this is just like, you know, microprocessor advancements, more processing power for less power consumption. That's it. And that's what you want. You got like, what now, 30, what's the measurement? Power consumption as low as 30 joules per terahash. So that's pretty damn efficient if you ask me. So what that means is for the same amount of number of mining machines or for the same investment in electricity, you're going to get more hashes out of it. Or if you spend the same electricity, you're going to get more hashes out of it either way. So either cut costs or improve performance or both. So it does mean that Bitmain get a load of new sales from the Antminer S17 models, which now all the mining companies are going to have to replace their kit. And the ones that don't are going to be left behind in the mining war. Moving on to the EOS chart. Back to TradingView. Let me bring up the chart before I do that. It's going to be EOS BTC. No, it's not going to be EOS BTC. It's going to be EOS USD. This is very interesting. Check this. So this is a big pump, isn't it? So EOS pumped like, let's measure it. Let's measure it from the previous day to the yesterday's close. It was 21.19% in a day, in a 24-hour period, according to Bitfinex. So what you notice here is this was forming another gravestone doji. And also now looking at sort of an evening star pattern. Big head on it, rejection of high prices. So the rejection of $3.88, interestingly enough. But great big pump up there. Let's have a look at volume. Volume pretty good. Look at the volume. Significant increase in volume yesterday, but lower today. Average rising, pretty good. What else? Decisive breakout of the channel. So this is a consolidating sideways channel. Let's just thicken the line or brighten it up rather. That was a decent line of resistance and fake out, 24th of December fake out, didn't quite break out, but now it has decisively broken out, even though this line has been tested a few times. And what's very interesting with the breakout, if you've taken my trading course, you'll know this type of thing, but the breakout candle isn't usually enough. What I teach my students is look for a breakout candle, and then you want a break of the high of the breakout candle, which happened, right? So if I draw a horizontal ray line on the breakout candle itself, we have now decisively bust that price. Yes, the body of the candle is under it, but we've set significantly higher prices and broken the high of the breakout candle. To me, that's a breakout. That is a decisive breakout. What's different about the EOS chart, though, is this. We have the 80-day EMA, which we just looked at. I've just hidden it, which we looked at this on the Bitcoin chart. But if I bring out the transparency here, look at that. So not only has EOS bust out of its consolidation sideways channel here, we've also bust above the 80-day EMA, which is causing problems on the one-day chart for BTC. Now, like Bitmain, the EOS block producers, BPs, they'll be feeling some relief right now, I imagine, because there was a lot of, clenched buttocks in the EOS community when the block producers who are getting rewards in EOS were like, a token price of whatever we were at, like $1.60 at one point. It's like, that's not enough. That's not enough to sustain the businesses. Well, now it's double that, what it was. What we now at $3.88, something like that, $3.59. It's not $20 like it was, but I mean it's a damn sight better than $1.60. So profitability of EOS block producers is coming back greatly, and also with confident breakouts from the ATMA and the breakout was at like $3. Interestingly enough, if you look at the price line, this horizontal white line, it's actually at $3.07. That was the breakout, but $3 near enough for a round number as well. EOS next stop though, it's still not. Let's stick in this line up here, which is a sort of a connection of the highs from back here. So here we got lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. What I want to see is what happens when it gets back to this line. Then it will have broken its, let's call it the medium term downtrend on the daily chart. So just to deliver on the promise of the title of the video, I called it Why EOS Surged 21%. So let me make sure I deliver on that. So here's my thesis. My thesis as to why EOS pumped so hard is because it's a staking coin which restricts supply. So what we're going to do, we're going to go over to eosflare.io and we're going to look at the stats. So what this does, it tells us how much EOS is staked. Right now we're looking at 45%, 45.5% of all the EOS is staked. And in EOS, when you stake your EOS tokens for network resources like bandwidth and CPU, when you unstake, it takes 3 days to become available again. So what that means is all that 45% of the entire supply of EOS tokens are locked. And what that means is, because it's 3 days to unstake, if the price suddenly pumps 20%, hard luck. You can't just then transfer it to an exchange and sell it. You can't do it. Because you can click unstake, but it doesn't become available for 3 days. By then, you can send it to the exchange, but by then the market has been able to react and buy and sell and find an equilibrium. But what that means, when you're staking your EOS, you cannot take advantage of big pumps because they're locked. So this is why I think, this is my thesis as to why staking coins like EOS tend to have more volatility. Is because the liquidity, the liquid supply of tokens is severely restricted. And actually, only 55% of the tokens are available. So that's that. It tends to happen with staking coins because of that restricted supply. And the volatility actually, the restriction on supply causes volatility in both directions. So there you go. That's why I've delivered on the promise now. Why EOS surged 21%? Well, the market pumped overall, and it was amplified with EOS because nearly 45% of all the tokens are staked, restricting supply and amplifying volatility. There you go. Let's end with overall market cap chart, which I promised in the intro. So let's go back to TradingView. Look at this. This is lovely stuff. So this is the overall market cap for the whole crypto space. It's actually calculated by TradingView itself. So what we got here, I mean, you can see this for yourself, can't you? You can probably see this already. My big old yellow downtrending line is the lower highs, which we have broken. We broke it as of yesterday and are now above it today as well. The other thing you might notice now that I've put the 80-day EMA, exponential moving average red line, on super thick, super bright. Well, what happened yesterday? We broke out above it, closed above it, high was above it, and today we are remaining above it in every possible way. The open price, the high price, the low price, the close price of today is decisively above the 80-day EMA. This is total market cap for the whole crypto space. Also, let me just put the auto zoom back on right now and put the volume on. Zoom up the volume. Here we go. Look at this. This is fascinating. Last 2 days, significant volume compared to the previous days. Of course, the 20-day volume average is rising, but this is great. So why this is great is because these two candles that broke out of the downtrending yellow line and the two candles that now remain above the 80-day EMA, both of those candles are supported by big trading volume. Generally, what we've seen is when the price tanks or takes a big leg down, volume tends to increase. But when the price is going up, the volume kind of teeters off, which means that the market overall, there aren't enough traders confident the price is going to continue going up for them to keep trading. This is different. This is the opposite. This is like, right, more people are piling in and trading when the price is rising and the price keeps going up. You know, like I sometimes look at the coin market book to look at the, you know, because market cap is a lie. So it's completely pointless me showing you that chart because, you know, I'd say market cap is a lie. What I do look at is as the price rises, is buy support increasing as well? So we can look at that really quick. I wasn't actually prepared to talk about this, but it came up, so let's talk about it. As the price is rising, Bitcoin still has $241 million of buy support across the 20 markets that it trades on. Pretty good if you ask me. What you don't want is liquidity drying up as we rise. So 241 million, let's keep an eye on that. As we rise, we want that to either maintain at the very least or increase preferably. The other interesting thing about CoinMarketBook, if you look at number 3, EOS, it's $30 million of buyer support is there. That's pretty good considering it just went up by 21%. So it's still $30 million wants to buy EOS. At what price, you know, it will be on the books. But I'm just saying, that's still a lot of demand for EOS despite going up 21%. Alrighty then, so that's a good sign that we have bigger volume in the last 2 days. I think that is all I've got for you today. People are probably want to know about Ethereum, but let's take a quick stop off over on Ethereum. Ethereum isn't much to write home about. I've seen a lot of articles doing technical analysis on Ethereum today, but it's not impressive at all, right? Ethereum still remains inside of its sideways consolidation channel. Here's the top of it. So, you know, the whole market generally draws the same patterns, but people are like, oh, Ethereum, blah blah. Don't care. Look, Ethereum for me is still sideways. It's not. That's why I talked about EOS instead, because EOS is bust above its 80-day EMA and out of its channel, whereas Ethereum, yes, it's broken above its 80-day EMA. That's positive, but it hasn't broken out above its downtrending channel. And also, Ethereum volume pretty crap today. So look here, good volume in the last 2 days, not out of proportion to the rest of it, and also today, volume not that great at all. So compare that to EOS. This is the market speaking. Volume lower on EOS for the day, but decisively bigger than all of the previous days. So those are the two things that I should have mentioned there. So I dealt with Ethereum just to make sure people didn't think I was missing that out. All right. So like I promised, we're going to play out one more time. I'm going to attempt to sell you some of my stuff. So first of all, thanks so much for joining me today. Hit the like button if you liked it. If you really liked it, hit subscribe. Also, someone used the coupon code down in the old video description. One person can use it per day. It'll get you 50% off my online courses. So if you go to cryptoasset.school, if you click on Learn and then click on View the whole curriculum, what you actually get access to for the low monthly fee is all 7 of these online courses that will make you a better crypto investor. Right now, I've almost finished creating the Crypto Exchange Mastery course. It says in production right now, but I'm about 3 or 4 lessons away from finishing that. This is the best course I've ever created. It happens every time. Every time I make a new course, it's always the best I've ever created because I get better at it. So this is my finest course to date. But the most popular course of all time, without a doubt, is the Master Crypto Trader that teaches you technical analysis, trading systems, and all the stuff that I do in these videos. So someone use the coupon. If the coupon expires, sign up anyway because it's worthwhile. Or if you want to support this kind of content, head over to thecryptoverse.show. Click on the blue button, support the show, go over to Patreon, and you can sign up for a supporter plan, $5 per month or more, and you get a bunch of bonuses, including cryptocurrency rewards for watching the show. Right now, 64 patrons are earning those cryptocurrency rewards, and $396 is being pledged. Actually, I just lied. Not all 64 of those patrons are earning cryptocurrency rewards. You have to pledge $10 or more to get crypto rewards, which actually there's like 9 patrons are currently earning crypto rewards on the time saver plan and 10 patrons on the supporter plan. So 19 of my supporters are actually earning cryptocurrency rewards for watching my videos. So there we go. That's all I've got for you today. Should I have a look at the chat? I'll just have a quick look at the chat. Yes, it was lagging at the beginning. Sorry. Video output low, it says. Oh, well, you have to watch it on the recording. What else we got? No other questions? All right, cool. Well, if it was lagging, you just have to look at it on the recording. Right, until next time, it's me, Chris Cody, saying bye for now. Oh, press the wrong button.